Well, I don't know how I managed that. I've actually been to 4 different supermarkets in the same day this week. I only went for some milk in the morning, and then later on in the evening I decided to go out, and I went past another 3. So I thought, I'm going in to see what there is reduced. You've certainly to have your wits about you when you're going out shopping these days. Not much reduced at all. So then again, I'm looking around in the supermarket and thinking, well, how can I make my money stretch that little bit further? Is it an MP? I'm sure somebody told me that, I think it's an MP that's come out and says that he thinks that supermarkets are actually profiteering because wholesale prices have been coming down. So when you're out shopping, just think to yourself, how can I make my money go that little bit further? And I did see that oil's been coming down as well. And at my local petrol station where I've been monitoring the prices, it's been at 144 for months now. But I did notice this, the one that I monitor the prices on is Tesco's. But I did notice a Sainsbury's when I was out shopping. They've got their petrol down to 143, and I think oil's come down even more since then. So we'll just see when they actually reduce the prices at the pumps. Saturday the 29th, and I called at Tesco's. Nothing really reduced. There were things reduced, but even when they were reduced, they were still expensive, especially the vegetables. So I opted to get some of this mixed vegetables, and you can see what's in it there. And let me have a look and see how much that was. I think that's gone up. Yes, that's 99p now. I did get some salted crisps again. Those are 82p. The tomatoes are 85p, but if you've got a Tesco card, you get a discount, so you get them for 60p. And the Twinings sleepy tea, instead of that being £3.50, if you've got a Tesco club card, that's £1.75. So if you've not got one of these loyalty cards, it's well worth getting them, because that's £1.75 there I saved, and 26p there. So that's £1.75, so that's £2. £2 and a penny, just on 4 items you save. For lunch today, the last of those sausages that I got for £1.50. Some of the frozen vegetables. I was going to do rice, but well, actually it's the chicken curry that I got reduced, and I've only used 1/3 of the packet. I shall fold it over and put a peg on it and maybe a rubber band, and use the rest later. It's in powdered form. So it's the chicken curry. I was going to do rice, but I thought it's much easier to do a jacket potato. So I'm going to do I did a jacket potato. And some of my fenugreek seeds, I think. Lunch today. I think this must be a record for me. I've been to 4 different supermarkets in the same day. It's May the 1st, Monday. And it actually started this morning. I needed some milk. And Tesco's is the closest one to me. So, and I was only going to go for some milk. And I did. I got the milk and these olive bread cakes. There were 4. I've had one for lunch. Those reduced to £1.08. Can we see? £1.08. And the milk's at 1.55. And I'll show you what I actually got at Morrison's. This afternoon I decided to go out, well, tea time really. I decided to go out again. And this is what I got from Morrison's. Well, I went up and down those aisles at Morrison's, backwards and forwards, putting things in my basket, then taking them back out again. I did pick the rump steak up and then put that back. And if you look at all these things on those. They have like hangers that hang down, and they'd been round 2 or 3 aisles and reducing things, and I did. I did pick a few things up. I picked up a face mask, and I also picked up some tissues, and then I put those back as well, and tried to make my money go as far as I can. And this is what I actually settled on. I bought a sausage roll reduced to 50p. I did have some rump steak, as I say, but I thought this assorted cooked meat, which was about the same price, 150, 161 reduced to, I thought I could make more meals out of that. And they've still got that free from chocolate that I got a couple of weeks ago down to 30p. So I got some of that as well. What did I spend? £2.71 there. So the meat that I opened up is in that bag, and that's the chocolates that's left, and I ate the sausage roll. And then I called at a Sainsbury's, which is on the way back, and they still have these sausages for 150, so I got those. And 3 bananas, and it's weighing at 3 bananas, these very small, you can see by the size of my hand. They were 47p. The tropical fruits granola at Aldi, I went on to Aldi then, that's 175. They did have the house blend coffee that I like, and the last Aldi I went to, although it was advertised on the shelf at what was it, 179, when I got through to the till it was 199, and I did say it's 179 on the shelves, and she went and she had a look, and anyway she charged me 179, but no, it's 199 now. The turkey mince was £2.49, and on their special Super 6 they've got sweet potatoes on special offer at 79p. So that's my May Day shopping haul, and I only really wanted milk. Thursday the 4th, and I thought I'd use some of this turkey mince. I'd already used a quarter of it in making a burger, but I thought what I'd do is use the rest of it in making some spaghetti bolognese. So I just browned some off in a pan, opened a tin of plum tomatoes and put in a big dollop of tomato puree. Then I just cut in some garlic, and I cooked this down for about 20-25 minutes while the pasta was cooking. And do you remember that oregano that my friend gave me? Well, that's actually dried out now. I finished drying it out on my windowsill, so I thought I'd add some of that oregano to the mix. It's actually worked out that this turkey mince will have made 4 meals, because the bolognese sauce, there's enough for 2 more meals after this, and I cooked enough spaghetti as well. But 4 meals from that turkey mince. I've just added some of the last of the goat's cheese that I got reduced, so I'll chop that up and put that on top. And these salad greens that I've grown on my windowsill, I'm so pleased that I didn't actually use them as microgreens. I've just let them grow just a little bit bigger, and I seem to be getting more produce from the same amount of seed, really, because it's continually growing. I know it does maybe once more when you cut it for microgreens, but I think I'm getting more from just picking the salad leaves. Half a tomato, some of the red onion, and I am continually sprouting seeds on my windowsill, and these are just some fenugreek seeds that are left. So that's today's lunch. Lovely. Take care, people.